Hello and welcome to WaTalking with Middle-Aged Adventure Walks. I'm Liesl.
Soy Jeffrey, and we're in Palenque, Chiapas, Mexico. And we're going to talk about Palenque. We're going to talk about our experience about getting here. We're going to talk about what it's like to be here. We're going to talk about what it was like to go to the ruins. And as we do that, we're just going to kind of walk around the downtown core. We're in the Parque Central Palenque here.
Yep.
And there's lots of interesting things to see and do, and that's kind of what we want to talk about as Palenque is. There's a lot of variety, sights, sounds, smells, adventures, things you can do. But mainly we've enjoyed being in the town of Palenque, actually being in the city, the downtown itself.
Yeah, we sure have. Because yesterday when we went to the Ruinas, Palenque Ruinas.
About a 20-minute taxi or colectivo ride away.
Yeah, that's where we realized all the turismos were.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Because we really haven't seen that many in Palenque proper itself.
Yeah, within the city limits, yeah.
Going out there, it was like, oh, there they all are. So I guess maybe they're not staying so much in the city. People are staying more in the eco resorts.
There's only
on the
one
way to the
road to and
Ruinas.
fro there, and yeah, there's all sorts of eco resorts, there's all sorts of big things. Maybe not as fancy as you'll find in Quintana Roo or something like that.
I don't know, some of them look
Let's
pretty
just
fancy.
show behind us those nice flags behind us too.
Oh, the flags behind us?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's the Palenque sign.
Yeah.
You got the Michoacana, there's lots of those here.
Yeah, there are
Where
a
you
lot
can get
of
sweet
those
agua
here.
frescas.
Yeah.
And then down there is where the main market area is, where all the locals go and
Yeah.
things. We stayed somewhat near this area. We are staying somewhat near this area.
Yeah.
Down that street right there.
We are.
And yeah, so it's quite a different scene. You know, when people talk Palenque, often it's just the ruins is what people are focusing on. And we really just wanted to emphasize how cool the city is itself.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of dynamic life. There's a lot of Mayan culture going on.
There's actually hills.
There's actually hills.
Yeah.
And our legs are feeling it a bit after doing, what was the equivalent? 40
Oh my
flights
God,
of stairs? we
41
did?
flights of stairs yesterday.
41 flights of
And
stairs.
those
and
are like lungy stairs. Those are big.
yeah, those are high, like Mayan pyramid style.
It was
stairs.
beautiful.
It was mystical. It was magical.
really was lovely. Like, we've been to a few different Mayan ruin sites on our adventures, on our travels.
Equipan Ruinas, Tikal over the years.
Tulum,
Ekbalam.
Ekbalam, which all are very unique. They all have their very, unique things about them. But I really appreciated the jungle.
Yeah.
I really appreciated the hills, even though there were a lot of walking. And
Yeah.
also it was a really interesting, different site because of the architecture of the pyramid ruins themselves.
Yeah, say what you noticed that was different about that.
Well, the tops. The top structures that were sort of on top of the things were just different than we had seen in other places. And it was interesting. It was like, why was it so different? Also, I guess, what did they say, that only 5 or 10% of the site is actually excavated?
Yeah.
That there's like whole huge areas that aren't. So that's quite something, because it was fairly big, I'd say. And the little nature walk that we went on, oh my gosh, that was our favorite part. With
Yeah,
the
there's an Eco
waterfalls.
and the Door, which you kind of do at the end of the site tour. There's plenty of guides, but we like to walk independently and have some peaceful time on our own, so we did that. And yeah, we ended up on the Eco and the Door, and it's like a descent down through these amazing waterfalls.
Wow.
There's a cool bridge, like you
Through
definitely
the
feel
jungle.
like you're on an adventure down in there.
You do. And then the ruins that were in that area they were just really cool.
There's a
It was
bathhouse
really nice.
down there,
Yeah.
steam
looking-
bathhouse. I
looking
mean,
at
obviously a ruin, not actually
The
functioning.
side of the church that right now, sometimes sometimes it's closed. And right
It is
now,
closed right now,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But in our videos coming up, our walkumentaries coming up, we do have moments where we go up and check it out. So you'll just have to wait for those to come out to check out that really cool church.
Yeah, and what was neat about the waterfalls for us is they're kind of mid-scale waterfalls. And when you get here, a lot of people talk to you about going to Roberto Barrios waterfall or the Azul waterfalls and this waterfall and that
Yes,
waterfall.
which we did not make it to those waterfalls.
Well, and a lot of them are more than a 20-minute drive. That's what was neat about the archaeological zone ruins.
Yeah.
Only 20 minutes out, and you still get that full jungle perspective. And the jungle kind of like it's encroaching on the city here. You always feel it, that it's around.
Yeah, you can hear the howler monkeys.
Yeah, which was amazing the one morning.
Very
'cause-
cool, and very glad we knew what they were.
Yeah, because Liesel's scared of them anyway.
Yeah, I just well, the sound is like really intense. Not sure what everyone's going on in here for, but there's a
That'll
lineup.
happen often in Palenque, we've noticed, as crowds will
Yeah.
gather at a certain government function place. I assume to pay bills and different things.
Yeah. Also much more of a cafe culture here than there was in Chetumal.
But Chetumal pretty well no cafe culture.
I
So probably
know.
most places have more.
Seriously,
And
like
that's where
what?
we came from, and we took the train here, so we're also going to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
But the main thing is about the ruins is that, you know, if you're somebody like us who doesn't actually love being in colectivos or taxis for too long,
Yeah.
one, the train's awesome to get here, but two, 20 minutes is great. And
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. And yesterday we were going to take a colectivo, but it was raining. So we were standing out in the
Going out there,
rain
yeah.
waiting. And a taxi driver came by, and really it was only 150 pesos.
yeah,
So, which was not a lot. And I
No.
think the collectivo's 25 pesos each.
Yeah.
Because that's what we caught on the way back.
Yeah.
So yeah, certainly cheaper. But it was nice to not have to stand in the rain. It worked out well. And
well,
he
and
was
still
lovely.
that's a good deal for where you get to go.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there is a cost. It's one of those interesting things at the ruins where you have to pay twice.
Right.
And where you get dropped off at one spot and you pay, and then they drive you up the rest of the way to the entrance. And you have to pay the national park fee, and then you have to pay the ruins fee.
Right.
But it's all very reasonable for, you know, the mystical, magical experience that you're
For sure.
getting.
Definitely worth doing.
And we came across Palenque was especially, we were inspired to go there from a Gray and Hancock episode of Ancient Apocalypse, a very controversial show, surprisingly enough.
Controversial, I know.
You wouldn't think an archaeological show would be so controversial.
Okay, but when I was there, I felt it.
Well, yeah.
Like, that's what I mean about the architecture of the ruins. It was like, there is something different going on here. This is not like all the other Mayan ruins that we have seen within the buildings and the
And we had a lovely break at one point just sitting up on the Temple of the Foliated Cross. And the Foliated Cross is actually a maize tree. And it symbolizes the connection between the ground and the Milky Way. And the Mayan belief, which is that that's where we go when we die. And that's where Pakal, who is the main ruler who built a lot of those temples and tombs, he ended up there with the help of his shaman son, and it's actually depicted in one of the hieroglyphs and the tablets
good.
on the temple there. And you know, that's kind of what you feel too, is this is real connection to the stars and the heavens.
You really do.
And you know, what
Yes.
is above, so below.
Yes.
And the pyramids are there not just to house people and not just to house the dead. There
Yeah.
are other major cosmological things
Yeah, for
going
sure.
on. And if you know, you can get in a rabbit hole about the theories about that Graham Hancock espouses about there used to be an ancient civilization that kind of seeded all the pyramid-style cultures in Egypt and
Right.
South America and all that in here.
Right.
Whether you believe it or not, I don't know. To me, it's fascinating. I often feel like
Totally.
people get too caught up in what's true or not.
Yeah. And
It's
just
just
like take it in the story. It's an
Yeah.
interesting story, and it's interesting to think about. So.
And like Liesl said, why we wanted to be there and feel what it's like to be there.
Yeah.
And you could really feel it. There was a different energy going on, and it wasn't just the beauty of the jungle.
Yeah.
We had a beautiful mist and a beautiful fog kind
Yeah.
of going on the trees that I really loved. Liesl wasn't as happy for
I was
pictures.
hoping for a little bit of more blue sky, but okay. I just want to point out as we're
Yeah.
waiting at this
This is
intersection.
the thing about walking around Palenque
Palenque, there are no stop signs.
anywhere, as you just noticed,
On
maybe.
any
no
of the
stoplights.
corners, there's no
Well, there
sto-
is boat by the highway, but
Yeah, but no, there's no stop signs.
and so you walk
There's
around
no
all
yield
of downtown like
signs.
this.
And it's all kind of a free for all, but somehow it works.
And it's kind of
'Cause
one
it's
at a
like
turn.
everyone has to pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody's coming up to an intersection and thinking they're just going to whip through it,
No, because they don't know. Because who knows what's going on?
which
It's-
keeps the speeds down
Yeah, it does.
of the vehicles.
It really does. We were calling them California four-ways.
And even then, one of the places that we walk down, they even say they need to cede their way to the pedestrians.
Right.
Whether that happens or not is open to conjecture, but it's really kind of great in a way because, yeah, it feels like nobody's whipping around and just, you know, with a stoplight, people start hammering right through if they think they have the green light. And then if something
Even with
happens with a
stop
left-hand
signs,
turn,
right?
or even
Yeah.
a stop sign, yeah,
They're
somebody
just
might
like-
run that stop sign and the
Yeah.
other people think they can just whip through.
Yeah.
So you actually get this hesitation, pause, but they all seem to know how to work it out.
They really do.
And it's kind of great. Like
It
at
is
first we were
kinda
like,
cool.
what the heck is
I
going
know.
on here? And is there no stop signs?
Yeah. And there is no stop sign. We have not seen any.
So these are the things we like to talk about. We every Thursday pretty well we either talk about rom-coms and rom-commies. We've had a couple come out, or we do things like this. And this is what we like to enjoy is we really like exploring places on foot, and we often don't do the big tours that people say we're supposed to do.
That's true.
Or should do, or this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're amazing. And part of us is like, yeah, like we didn't see the museum at the ruins, for instance.
Yeah,
But
I kind of panicked
we
about
do
the
things
combi
differently.
leaving. And I was like, there's a combi, and it seems like it's closing, and we must get it. I'm not walking 10 kilometers home.
I've already
so,
walked enough.
Yeah.
And so, boom, we were on
it
that
happens.
combi and we do the thing. But
Yeah.
what we really enjoy, and I kind of say as much as anything, is it's great to see ancient ruins, it's great to see waterfalls, it's great to see all these things. But for us, what's fascinating is just walking around like we are right now and just seeing what
Yeah.
people are doing now.
Yeah.
And in each Mexican city, as most places of the world, but especially in Mexico, it seems, each state and city have different customs, different things, and you see a lot of the same patterns.
Yeah.
And yet there's all these little variations,
Okay, like-
things like the garbage, for instance.
Things like, yeah, like the garbage.
In the Chetumal, they tie them up to the windows in the bars,
Yeah.
up in the air.
Other places-
In Bacalar, they have these cages. They
Yeah.
put it in. Here,
I
they
don't
put it
even
on the
know. They
ground.
just put it on the ground. They just leave it.
So, I mean, I guess that works,
And
but
like
the
in
dogs like it.
Zihuatanejo, they've got it's like every day, and there's a garbage truck going around, and it sings its little song the whole time. Whereas here, I don't think we've even seen a garbage truck.
We just passed the Super, no, we just passed the Super Sanchez we like shopping at,
Yeah, the
and then
Super
we're coming up
Sanchez
to the
is good.
fruiteria we like.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna
that's
show you
part of
the
what we love
fruiteria
is
we
just
like.
coming into an area like this. We usually try to stay not at the resorts out there. We usually try to stay in the heart of things,
Yeah.
where the locals live. And it's like, where's the fruiteria? Where's the panaderia for
Yeah.
Diesel? Where's the pasteleria?
I mean, those things
That's
are
the bakeries and
important.
the cake
Yeah.
places, basically. Cakes are amazing down here.
The cakes are amazing down here. Yeah.
And so, yeah, you see the variations, the different chains of bakeries, individual
Should I go
bakeries
this way
sometimes. Let's keep going on this street. I don't think we've
Okay.
ever gone down past this fruiteria, have we?
All right. I don't think we have. No.
So here we go. Let's
Okay.
see what happens
Gracias.
as we cross.
We're gonna go.
There's a colectivo over there.
All right.
A lot of
let's
motorbikes.
go. Look at those pineapples.
They got great produce here.
Woo. Busy little area for a moment. All right. Yeah, that was a great fruiteria. We like shopping there. Busy.
Just had to get sorted out the busy section there. We made it through.
We did.
Got through.
Chaos. Just chaos.
And then that's been something interesting too, is just seeing the festive decorations go down over time, because they keep them on here to January 6th, but
Yeah.
as they slowly dissipate. So it's been fun to see the Feliz Navidad decorations in
Yeah.
every town we've gone through.
Yeah, and I want to say to what you were speaking about just before, that that's partially like we like to get immersive in a place. We like to really
into it.
feel it out. What does it feel like there? What's
On the
going
ground.
on there? And that's part of our videos, and when they come out as well, is that then you get to be immersive in that place too. We don't just have one or two videos of the most popular areas. It's like, no, we show neighborhoods, we show different streets, we show the market, we show all sorts of
What it's like where the roosters are.
yeah, where the roosters are, exactly. So that's just something I think that's unique about our walking channel.
And then again, we hope to describe the sounds. Lots of dogs here as well. So there you go, you get some dog sounds and the smells. Just smelt some dog, just smelt some bleach, just smelt some chicken, just smelt some different things.
He's
Action dog came out and barked at us.
Little heel nipper
Normally
there.
they're behind cages and things, but
Yeah,
that one was doing the roundup.
yeah.
Look
he
at a
was
little
like,
dog section here.
Yeah, for a moment. Well, we haven't been down the street, so we don't really know what's going down. No.
Which again is what, often we scout out things and we go see what it's like beforehand. Other times we're like, let's just see what's up.
Well,
Let's
we've
check it
gone
out.
other areas, and maybe we have walked by here, but I don't know. There's some more pollo. We like to get some pollo.
Yeah, they have good, either roasted,
That's our
rostizado,
favorite. Roast
or asado, which is grilled chicken, but man,
Yeah. Oh my
you get s-
gosh! Look at that quinceañera dress. I think
You
it's
get some
time
nice
we turn.
deals.
We're turning now.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because then we can show the mountains over there a little bit.
Ooh, the
And
mountains.
so you can see
in
how
the
much
distance.
the jungle is surrounding Palenque.
Yeah, and if there's not too bad of a reflection, you can see that quinceañera dress.
And
in
so
the
it's kind of
window.
amazing, the town itself, just how condensed it is. But it's easy to walk to the outskirts, and we explore the outskirts in some of our videos
Yes.
that are also coming out.
Yeah.
And it's really neat that way. That's one of our favorite things to do too, is go to the most dense area like we just did, and then walk in one direction and just see where we go.
Yeah.
And we hit the jungle pretty fast here.
We did hit the jungle pretty
In
fast.
some rural areas, we hit some farmland pretty quick.
Yeah, some really cool areas actually that people were living that we got to check out.
Whereas then the market, which is going to be in a video, over on Fifth Avenue there.
Wow.
We started on Fifth Avenue.
Yeah.
Is really no, we started on just up from there, but it's packed.
Packed.
And it's incredible how much action is
Oh my
going on, and how
gosh.
much things.
Yeah, that market is wow. That whole street is just like.
Whereas you can turn like we just
wow.
did onto this street, and it's
true.
pretty quiet all of a sudden.
Got a nice another fruiteria happening.
There's not a lot of action. But the produce in Mexico is fantastic. And again, that's one of our favorite things to do is just like, where's the great produce? Where's the cocina económica?
Yeah. We're gonna be looking for that later today. Somewhere to go have some dinner at a cocina económica.
Because you can go to the places that are 100 to 200 to 300. Even we saw some 400 or 500 peso places.
We saw something with like 700
over
pesos.
in the tourist areas.
Yeah.
And yet last night, for instance, at the place right by where we're staying, we could
Ooh.
get, sabutes and panuchos, which are amazing.
Delicious.
They're like 20, 30 pesos each.
Should I go this way now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
follow your nose,
Follow my nose. We're sort of staying in the downtown core for you right now.
Yeah, we're just kind
The
of
idea.
doing a little bit of
weave.
it's the outskirts of the core, I guess is
Yes.
the best way to put it.
Yeah, totally.
And again, I don't think we've really gone on the street much, so
No.
this is fun for us.
But we've
as
been
well as
really
you.
enjoying Palenque.
Palenque is great.
Yeah,
And again, we would
surprisingly so.
recommend not staying out there. Like that was Liesel's thought when we passed the resorts.
Oh, I don't like being in a food wasteland. I don't
And obviously
like.
you can find food, but
Yeah, but I like being able to like be in a town and try the different foods, and I think just like immerse ourselves and be where the people are. And Palenque is very cool. And I do want to mention too, because we are taking the Maya train.
yeah.
All around the Yucatan Peninsula, and that last leg of the Maya train that we took to get here from Escárcega to Palenque was the most beautiful yet. It was so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh. I think just kind of the farmlands, and there was rivers and being able to see the hills in the background. It reminded me a little bit of, because I'm from Banff, Alberta, and it reminded me a little bit of when you're in Calgary on the plains and you can see the foothills and the mountains in the distance. That's sort of what it felt like a bit.
And most of the Yucatan Peninsula is extremely flat. A lot of people think it's because of the meteor, and it used to be a massive reef that has now risen
Right.
up.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell that even in the ruins, the different rocks and the different
Yeah,
earth.
the rocks
it makes
are
sense
really
that it was
interesting.
once coral,
Yeah,
and which again is fascinating.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not.
yeah,
And it was really neat, to hit some hills. All of a sudden it was like, whoa, hang on.
yeah.
And
So
that
part
happened
was so fun. That was
soon
really cool.
after Escárcega.
Escárcega.
And the way that we did that was we came from Chetumal. Basically, we've gone Cancun, Puerto Morelos, Playa del Carmen, Bacalar, skipping Tulum. We've got some Tulum videos, but there's reasons we skipped Tulum.
Yep.
And Bacalar, and then Chetumal is really close to there, and it's the port to Belize. And it's kind of the end of that one route of the Maya train from Cancun to Chetumal.
Right.
And then there's a Chetumal to Campeche,
Yes.
and that's what we're on now. And Chetumal to here, Palenque, is almost an 8-hour train ride.
Yes.
And
That was long. Okay, just before we mention, you can hear the squeak of the tortilleria.
that's how you know.
That's how you know. It's a good way if you're ever curious, if you're looking for a tortilleria, just listen to the squeak. And if you're looking for Airbnbs and places to stay, and your tortilla is really nearby, well, you got to be aware. You might get the squeak.
You're probably going to get a rooster. You're probably going to get some dogs. You're
Yeah.
probably going to get some
But you
construction.
might get that tortilleria squeak.
You might even get some weird construction where it's like really quiet, like it is in the place we are, and then all of a sudden one night somebody's going from 10 to midnight, and then they're up at 6 in the morning doing it from like 6 to 10.
Yeah, we don't even know.
You never know.
But sorry, I interrupted you there. So you were saying
Well, and then so what we
Escárcega,
decided to
it's-
do,
yeah.
because motion travel is not always the easiest for us, and we don't
Me.
like pushing it too
It's
much.
okay. I'm a motion sick lady. That's okay.
It's legit.
Yeah.
And so, going to an hour, for instance, in a collectivo is maybe too much, and 20 minutes, for instance, was about perfect for Liesl yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
They drive pretty fast in the collectivos.
They do.
There's not always seatbelts. There wasn't in the taxi going out there, so
No.
you definitely have these moments of like, okay, I wouldn't do this in Canada probably, but
Yeah.
here we are, and c'est la vie, es
Yeah.
la vida.
And so we didn't want to do just the straight up full 8
8
hours.
hours, probably too long.
So we decided to stop in Escárcega for a night, and you know what? I'm glad we did,
Halfway point.
because we had those. He called them cornetos. It's like what I'm going to
was a highlight.
remember about Escárcega.
A lot of memories Liesl has. Her souvenirs are food memories.
Oh my God, they were so good. They were like this, like
Just from a street vendor.
pastry kind of cone,
Almost like a
that then-
croissant.
and then it was like filled with this
Like a cornucopia.
amazing pudding.
I think you already talked about this in another one, but let's do it again. They were a hit.
Oh God, they were good. Well, I just watch that.
I got it.
Yeah, there was just big pile of poo.
Caca.
I don't know if we're gonna get those other places.
What other places?
Those cornettos, they were so good.
Where are we going here?
We're checking out the furniture shop and we're avoiding the dogs.
Oh, okay. Good
Yeah.
call, good call.
Thanks.
That's
but we're
often a good
watching
strategy if
taxi.
the stray dogs are usually friendly, but just, avoid them. Go around the street, go around the block. Unless you love dogs, and
Yeah.
get in there.
Get in there,
Go for
get
it.
some fleas.
We respect dogs, we like
Ooh,
dogs, we love
see?
good dog
Oh my
owners.
gosh, I love the furniture shops. They're so cool. Wow.
And so we really enjoyed stopping in Escarcega, the halfway point, because like Liesl said, then that second trip we were fresh for. And going through Tennessee, going through Candelaria,
Yeah.
you really appreciated it. Really got to enjoy the nature. And from Escarcega to here, all of the stations are in the cities, in the towns,
Yes.
which is really cool because then you roll right through them and you get to see almost like the SkyTrain in Vancouver. You get to see what's going on.
Very cool.
When you get to Palenque, though, Palenque, it is not the case. It's
No.
like most of the ones in the bigger places, the tourist places, where it's about 10, 15 minutes outside of town.
Yeah.
They do have a shuttle there, ADO, and it takes you to the ADO station,
I think it was 45 pesos each for the
Yeah.
shuttle, the ADO shuttle.
and
Yeah.
it's on the outskirts of the downtown core area.
Yeah.
So it's probably a 20-minute walk from where we started to the bus station. But you're walking all along a busy street with food and everything. And
Yeah, it was exciting.
we like walking with our suitcases when we come into a place. It's probably not the most efficient or functional, but it's a really neat way to get on the ground right away and figure out how far away you are and to see everything.
I just feel everything out a little bit. Plus, being a middle-ager, it's like my weighted backpack training. It's my workout.
And I feel like most people would hop in the taxi right away.
It's gonna show those mountains over there.
But when you've been in a train all day and stuff, it's kind of nice to get a walk.
Yeah, it is nice.
So there you see the beautiful mountains of
Yeah.
Palenque. Some would call those hills, I guess.
They're hilly mountains.
But they're beautiful hills and/or mountains, however you want to call it.
Look at this place across the street. Wow.
When again, the diversity of the income.
And right downtown.
Different.
And then also that tree with the orange flowers. We've seen a few of them.
That was a good time to cross.
Okay, let's go. Thank you. Looks
You'll
like-
always hear amplified music.
Oh my gosh.
Amplified music is a big thing in Mexico.
Not so much here though.
Yeah,
like in
it's
downtown.
Still a
but
factor, but yeah, we haven't heard too much at night.
Not like Ziwa.
Where we are,
Ziwa
yeah.
is like, wow.
Yeah, there was that one day, I think we counted 19 different songs on the way to the beach.
Yeah, exactly.
Here you might get 5 to 10.
Yeah, not as many.
Lots of taquerias.
Yeah, you know what? The restaurants and the taco places and the Cocina Economicas in Palenque have been phenomenal.
They're pretty top notch.
And the pastelerias and panaderias.
Have been fantastic.
Because, where were they in Chetumal? I don't even know. We found one.
But again,
it was the
comparatively to
holidays
Chetumal, it's
too.
probably
I was
a low
like,
baseline.
I was looking for it.
And
I wanted it.
Chetumal, like one of our viewers says, shout out to them, they know who they are. They said Chetumal looked more interesting than they thought it would be in.
Yeah, okay.
So, we don't want to come down too hard on Chetumal.
No.
Because it was fascinating.
It was fascinating. It was just, there wasn't a lot of panaderias
And we liked
for
it, but
me.
yeah, it was definitely a difference. Even
Yeah.
a Escarcega, was pretty quiet.
Yeah.
And when you get to Palenque, you were definitely like, oh my God,
I was
there was
like,
a
oh
lot
my
happening. And being from Banff, though, you recognize some of that similarities of a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Tourist town, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Even though we didn't see a lot of tourists, because like we said, they're all staying out in the resorts on the way to the Ruinous. Okay, so the other thing I think that we could mention about Palenque that we found really interesting is all the Haitians here,
Yeah.
which we noticed right away. It was just like, what is going on? Because you don't often see, I don't know, mainly you just see a lot of Mexicans, right? And especially being in the
Let's maybe
mountains.
turn up again.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to turn up again.
What do you think?
No, I want to
One
go
more
down.
block?
Yeah, I want to go down
Okay.
one more block.
This is a busy intersection here. We got action.
Here we'll show all the action. We'll let all these cars go by.
We got to go at some point. There's always going to be cars.
I know, but
There's
look.
endless. They're going to keep
I
coming.
know, but look, he's gonna
We're
go.
just
Then
standing here all
he's
day.
gonna go. We're not. We're gonna go now. Okay,
There you
see,
go.
worked out.
You got to see the action, though. You got to see the one at a time.
Yeah.
And what happens, we did some reading on it, and what happens is the Haitians often leave Haiti and end up going to South America originally. They try to settle in Brazil or Chile,
Yeah.
and there's immigration challenges then, so then they end up trying to go north and trying to, I think it was getting to Guatemala, I think it is, and
Yeah,
they
I
get
think
jammed up
so.
on the border basically, and they can't get in there.
Yeah.
So then they end up getting stuck basically in Palenque.
Yeah.
But they end up seeming like they make lives here, and there's actually like a major Haitian community here.
Yeah, and I think
You
because
see them working lots of jobs.
yeah, because it's a tourist town, so there's jobs because of the tourism.
And you can
right?
tell there's money here. It's not like Playa del Carmen money by any means.
No.
But you can tell that people have work, and you can tell that people are spending. And
Isn't one of the ex-Mexican presidents? Didn't we hear that he has a finca somewhere
AMLO.
outside of Palenque?
Obrador,
Yeah, there you go.
the previous president before Sheinbaum, he has a
Right.
finca and estate here.
Yeah, apparently.
And you can see why, especially the beautiful countryside.
It is beautiful.
leading
It is
into here.
beautiful. It is definitely beautiful. We heard that about Palenque and agreed. It's really beautiful with just the hills in the background and everything. Yeah.
But
Very
again,
cool.
that's why we really try to emphasize and really try to show people is it's worth it just to stay in the downtown cores usually. And maybe not right downtown. You can often
No.
find a place like 3-4
Yeah.
blocks just off the main square or
Yeah.
something, 4 or 5.
Well, this is quite
That's a
the
big food
fruiteria.
And those are often the best places to be.
Downstairs to get to that fruiteria. Wow, it's big. Holy man. Holy wow. The other thing is there are a lot of clothes in Palenque.
Yes.
A lot of clothing store. Like,
Yes.
ooh, I could really dress myself here. A lot. And I think part of what happens is
A lot of everything.
yeah, a lot of everything, but like
especially clothes.
compared to other places, just a lot of clothing stores. And I think what happens is Mexico is sort of one of the last, well, probably Central America too, that get the secondhand clothes before they end up going into that waste pile in Chile. So there's a lot here. It's been fun.
And then what we're seeing here is there's often things getting built up or
But look
taken
at
down,
this street.
reconstructed.
Holy jeez. That street is just totally getting redone.
Yeah. And then we're basically back to the main square here.
We are.
So maybe this is a good time to make our way back up to the main square.
To the main, yeah, I think so. We haven't done this little side street right
Yeah.
here. Okay, let's go. All right. And the main square here at night is popping.
Yeah, we were here for Dia de los Muertos, not Dia de los Muertos, Dia de los Reyes.
Yes.
That's how we started our trip with
Yeah.
Muertos and Hanal Pixan. And yeah, it was really great. And that's the day that they give out gifts and everything. And
Yeah, like,
so
it was
there was
definitely
all the kids
happening.
were there to see the nativity
Because
scene.
we thought at New Year's in Chetumal, we were gonna shoot a whole like New Year's Eve in the downtown in the plaza area. We were like, oh yeah, maybe they'll have fireworks. No, none of that. There was none of that.
Whereas
So
here they did not disappoint. They came through for us.
they really did. I'm gonna show the colors on this building. 'Cause
Yeah. And this
they're
is
really
the municipal
pretty.
building.
Yeah.
And then just over there behind the wings over here
Yeah.
is La Pelencana, and that's the restaurant we ate when we first
Oh
came
my
into town.
god! And I had Swiss enchiladas with verde sauce. They were so good. Oh
And then
my
I had
gosh.
some, they were huevos rancheros, but they just call them rancheros.
There you can see if
And they were
I
awesome, too.
shoot down that street, how big the mountains are back there.
Which again is a nice refreshing change after you've been in the flat a long time. And
Yeah.
being from Vancouver, there's mountains there, and Liesl being from Banff, there's mountains there. So
Yeah.
we kind of miss the mountains to a certain degree.
To a certain degree.
And so, but it is kind of cool in the flat walking everywhere when you go to these other places.
Yeah.
And you find you can just walk flat in all directions.
Yeah.
We're going to Campeche next. We're actually doing that tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
Taking the Maya train.
Yep.
We had to get up at,
Oh,
well, we had to
God.
be on the train at 7 to get
I
from
think it was
Chetumal
5:45.
to here. That train leaves at 7. So yeah,
Yeah.
we were up in the dark, which
Shout
is my favorite
out
thing.
to our driver
Have
who
ya?
left. Yeah, such a nice comment on one of our videos. That was so fun.
It was like I was the taxista from Chetumal.
Yeah,
He checked out our
we
channel.
love that. Oh God, I love any type of comments.
Yeah, just comment.
Just makes me so happy.
Hype us,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
It's all really great.
And tomorrow we're gonna have to go at 9 in the morning, which again isn't our favorite, but I think we'll be waking up in the daylight at least.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's okay. And
That is
then we're
okay.
probably gonna take a cab. We could walk out to the ADO, and then you can get the shuttle again, the 10 minutes out there.
Yeah.
But the ADO stations can often be a fair amount of chaos, and at that time in the morning, it might
Yeah.
just be easier for us to just pop
catch
a cab.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too much.
No.
And 10, 15 minutes, we're at the station.
Yeah. should
And we're
be
ready to
alright.
go.
Yeah.
And we're going to be trying out something tomorrow for the first time. They had a promotion over the holidays
Oh, yes,
on the Maya train, and they were either doing 2-for-1 tickets, or the first class was the exact same price as the normal tourist seats. And we normally
Yeah.
just go in the tourist seats. We
We
find them to be fine.
do.
They're like 4 in a row with the aisle in between, and those
Okay, but
aisles get cleaned and mopped.
Here is a little tip. Here's like actually a really big
yeah,
tip.
yeah, yeah.
If you're a motion sickness person like me and you are traveling on the Maya train, I think because sometimes it's really hard to figure out which direction the train is going.
Because often the cars themselves have, the coaches have 2 different
Yeah.
seat directions.
So
So half,
Now-
2/3 will be one direction and 1/3 will be the other direction.
yes, now I think going forward, the thing to do is that there are clusters of 4 seats together that have a table in those cars. And so then get 1 seat facing forward and 1 seat facing backwards, because you don't know which is going to be which. And so either way, you'll be able to at least sit together and have a seat going the right direction.
Well,
And
that only
then
works if one of you is motion sick, because then the other
Yes.
person doesn't mind going backwards.
Right, exactly. But then because then if you've booked those 2 tickets, people maybe won't book the ones right next to you. Do you see what I'm saying? And then you can just have that whole area. Like we got that on the way here, and it was a lot of space, and it was very nice. So
Yeah, because
Pro tip.
you can talk. There's always a Maya train representative on the trains, and
Yeah.
you can talk to them about that, and they're usually quite sympathetic. Let's check out this over here.
oh, okay.
I mean, I know it's well past the holidays.
It is
but
well past the holidays.
This one's so beautiful. We showed it before,
We did with all
but I
the
really
lights
liked just
on.
showing the baby Jesus. He shows up
Yeah.
actually in the day, and then we actually saw the baby Jesus of the other one at the church up above us here being carried by a woman.
Yes,
And
we
that was
did.
pretty cool to actually see. We just see him being carried along.
We were like, why does she have Jesus? Where is she going?
And then we ended up, and I like the white aesthetic of this one. Everything's
Yeah.
very creamy, very
Yeah,
nice.
but they are slowly now starting to take everything down. You know what I was showing was that building over there that's just got the really
Well,
neat
yeah, let's go.
architecture compared to.
And they've still got the
the
tree in the
things.
middle here, but that used to be a carousel and it's gone. So
Yeah.
you see that it's kind of fun too. They don't have to take it down all at once.
No, it's getting there.
So it's kind of fun to see the steady progression.
They're taking their time, and we're going to be right by the Palenque sign, which
Yes.
we started one of our walks at.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And with the Maya train too, we'll see how the first class goes. Liesl thinks she's got it figured out that the first class is going to go in the correct direction
God,
for
I
us.
hope it goes in
so
the
we're
correct
facing forward.
direction.
But the representatives, they usually let you go to a different place, except for the one day when we went
Oh
from
my
Chetumal
gosh.
to Escarcega, and it was a Sunday. And using the Maya train right now, it's kind of an underused resource right now,
Yeah.
as far as we can tell. But Sunday
Yeah.
it was actually packed,
It was packed.
and it was kind of awesome in a way. It was
It
kind of like
was.
crazy.
Well, it
but
was like the future. It's like what they want with the Maya train.
Yeah.
They want it to be that
the
packed.
station
all the
was
time.
packed at Escarcega.
Oh my gosh!
And
and
it
it
was
was
popping.
actually it was really funny because the station at Escarcega was probably the smallest
That we've seen, yeah.
that we've seen, and yet it was the busiest station we've
By
ever
far.
been at. By far,
Yeah.
like hands down by far.
And they
then
definitely
you've
probably
got-
spent the least money on it.
Yeah, you've got stations like at Puerto Morelos that are just massive,
And that's
and
kind of the fun though, seeing
like
the
nobody
difference in
there.
each one, because the Palenque one, you noted, the trains come right into the main flat area.
Yeah, well,
and
they
it's
must
all
get
one level.
more rain or something. It was a completely different style of building than any of the other stations. that
Often the
we've
other
seen.
ones are full of marble and they've got massive ceilings.
Yeah,
and
whereas
they're
this
very
one was
cavernous.
much more eco. In
Yeah, it had a lot
way.
of wood.
Yeah.
Almost could have fit in BC a little bit that way.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and look at the stage.
And that's where they had the big show. The kids were all lined up. They were
Such
teasing
a
them with toys.
fan of public stages, and Mexico has so many great ones. Usually in all the squares or the main Zolocos or town plazas, they'll have a wonderful stage, and this one's really cool. So there you go.
And a lot of times people ask us, is Mexico safe? Is Palenque safe? And it is, the whole state of Chiapas is under travel warning by the federal government of Canada, probably the USA too.
Yeah, probably.
However, both those countries have unsafe places that they don't really talk about.
No, very true.
I'm a Surrey native, so I know of what I speak.
Yeah.
And we found that they say that Palenque itself is an exception, and we found it really quite peaceful and calm and friendly, and
Yeah.
everybody just kind of goes about their business. You're not
Yeah.
really too concerned about what you're up to or
I would
anything.
say so,
Which is
yeah.
nice, as you've seen on this walk.
I
People
was
aren't too concerned.
surprised at the ruins. that there was vendors actually inside at the ruins.
Yeah, that was different.
And definitely the people trying to sell us tours, they were on us about it. Like, we were like, thank you, that's okay. And they would follow us for a while and get all in our biz. So that was a little bit surprising.
Should we finish up at the church?
Sure, even though we can't go in, we'll still
Yeah,
go
we'll
up the
just show it
stairs.
'cause
Okay.
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And so as
Yeah.
you can see, you know, it can get busy in this square, but often it's pretty relaxed sometimes in Palenque. Definitely
I think in
depends
the
where you
evening
are.
too.
If you're by the market area, that's not relaxed.
No.
Just chaos, and it's basically like how many carts and cars and trucks
Yeah.
and motorbikes can they fit into one
Yeah.
street?
Yeah, and
Which we
apparently
show in
this
a walk.
isn't the tourist. This is low season.
Yeah.
So I wonder
and
when
also the
high
colder
season is here.
But when we say colder, I always exercise caution because it's less warm.
Yeah, it was less warm, but also I had to wear a sweatshirt the other
Yeah,
night.
it was almost too less warm for you.
Yeah, it was too less warm.
But you know, for me personally, having the mistiness and the clouds yesterday, walking around the site was beautiful.
It was
and
beautiful.
it was kind of a perfect temperature, really, for doing that kind of thing.
I mean, considering we did 40 flights of stairs, yes. And
So
these
if you have-
stairs are like, oh my
If you
God.
want to know how to get here by bus or how to get here by car, you can figure that out elsewhere. There's lots of things, lots of people will
There
tell you
is.
about that.
They will.
We're telling you about our experiences and only the things we know. There's no reason for us to tell you something we haven't lived through firsthand,
Yeah,
because that's what we're trying to relate, is the things that we know
yeah.
and what we've done. And we've been enjoying the train. The Maya train is controversial. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Maybe some people feel both ways about it.
Yeah,
But for people like us, it's a great way to travel. It's smooth.
yes.
The view we had in those table seats Lisa was talking about,
Oh my gosh, that was a lovely
beautiful.
train
We
ride.
could see the whole
Yeah,
view ahead of us on the train.
yeah, really nice.
And so yeah, we'll see how the first class experience goes tomorrow.
Yeah, and we're excited to check out Campeche. No idea what that's going to be like. And we're there for, I think, a couple weeks.
Yeah,
so
and we're going to be back on the ocean.
yes.
Palenque is well inland,
Yes.
which is, you know, it's kind of neat. And then we're ending in Merida. We're going to do a lot of Merida
Yeah.
videos. We enjoyed it there last year, and it is
Yes.
flat as anything. I think Campeche is pretty flat.
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll be back to
In
that.
comparison.
But so Campeche will be flat and ocean, and then Merida's flat and inland. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a combo of this.
Yeah, but thank you so much for joining us on our WaTalking tour around the sort of outskirts of downtown Palenque and Chiapas,
Kind of
Mexico.
just one side,
Yeah,
but we show it on the other ones.
we did.
We covered a lot of ground here, a lot of ground on foot,
Yeah, we really did.
which we love to do.
And we have walkumentaries that come out on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Those don't have any talking by us. They just immerse you in the sights and the sounds of what's going on.
We let the areas speak for themselves.
Yeah, please check out our other WaTalking, or sorry, well, yes, our other WaTalking videos, but also our walkumentaries, which we like portmanteaus, so those are our walking documentaries, is how we like to think
Same
of
with
them.
rom-commies.
Yeah,
portmanteau.
rom-commies, portmanteau.
And they're a bit odd, but we're odd.
Yep, exactly. And
Let's be odd.
we like doing things that we like doing. We are middle aged, so that's just real.
Yeah.
So if you've made it this far in our video, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. We
Muchísimas
appreciate you. We know that there's a lot out there that
Muchísimas gracias.
is vying for your time, and so we appreciate you being here and spending some time with us. Don't forget, please remember to like, subscribe. All that support is really important and means a great deal to us, and we appreciate it.
Viva Palenque, viva Chiapas, viva Mexico.